And we're back. Oh no. Okay.
All right, we're
Now
back.
All right.
Did you guys enjoy?
Oh, I love that break there. That sounded great.
Yeah, didn't it?
Yeah, League does an awesome job making music.
They do.
Yes, for sure.
That is all up to our resident DJ, Joseph Pineda.
Joey. Yeah.
Joey. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
He was like, yeah, can I be on the show? And I was like, yeah, but you gotta do all the DJ stuff. And he was like,
I'm down.
okay. And then he thought I meant actually Waka Waka turntables.
Waka Waka.
I can't.
But you
Waka
know,
Waka.
I'll try my hand.
Like Kermit the Frog. What is it? Muppets. Waka Waka Waka.
Muppet DJs coming soon to a theater near you.
No, we're done. All right, goodbye, everybody.
All right.
No, what? No, don't say that.
All right, guys, we have
the
some
break. And you know what that means? It's segment time, boys.
segment time.
Segment time.
Segment time.
Segment time.
Segment time. All right, take
That
it
was
away.
a good click. All right, so I'm going to start off my speedrunning segment, and the way it's going to work now with this season of Esports Off the Grill, I'm going to be picking a game each week, and we're going to be going over the top speedruns for it, talking about the different logistics of it, and who holds first place and who you should watch, who I recommend you watch for this kind of thing. So, the first game we're going to be talking about, a very fun one, we're going to be talking about RuneScape, specifically old school RuneScape. Speedruns for RuneScape 3 right now are not doing so high, and I would not recommend. I mean, you can go watch them, but the old school ones are really fun to watch. They're genuine. So right now, the first speedrun selection we're going to be talking about is free-to-play Champions Guild. Now, the way the Champions Guild works is you need 33 quest points to get in, and completing quests gets you those quest points. So people have found a generally good route to get as quick as possible to 33 quest points, and then be able to go right to the Champions Guild. The record right now, that was recorded 6 days ago, in fact, a guy named Muffin6 getting his speed run was a total of 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 34 seconds. Following that is Crasset, 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 57 seconds. And then the Darkest Uno, 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 10 seconds. Those guys hold the top 3. The way it works, too, is you have to do it in Iron Man mode, and the gameplay has to be recorded.
Wow.
You have to use the Jagex property. You can't use any third-party clients. In Iron Man mode, the way it works is there's no trading, there's no grand exchange, which is the way that people buy all their items, and there's no PvP.
That's the big hub area, right?
That's the big hub area where most people would be spending their time. You'll see a lot of players there. It usually lags a lot if you have a bad computer. So that's how Iron Man mode works. So basically, you're essentially not interacting with anybody, because if you weren't on Iron Man mode, you could just get your items pretty quickly. I'm sure it would be quicker. You could probably cut that time in half, but because they're doing that Iron Man mode, it's great. So fun fact, the third person I talked about, Darkest Uno, he is the only one recorded right now with a ultimate Iron Man version of the speedrun. And the way that works is essentially you don't have a bank. So normally you can put items in and out of a bank. Ultimate Iron Man works that you only have your inventory slots to work off of. Same with the other stuff too. No grand exchange, no PvP, no trading. So I think the other fun thing about this is that the speedrun itself, I watched it for Champions Guild. It's really fun to watch. Muffin6 does a great job. He talks a little bit during it. It's great. I recommend go watching him do that, and he's actually the main topic with speedruns today. The next one is Tutorial Island. Many of you have probably heard about this. The idea is that when you first start the game, when you make a new account, you can go through a Tutorial Island to find out all the routes, and essentially it shows you everything you need to do. And it was fun. I used to play RuneScape when I was younger a lot, and so I know that Tutorial Island like the back of my hand.
Is that the classic wooden sword area?
Yes, exactly.
All right.
It's complete the island as fast as possible. Number 1, the person who holds the first record is Research with a 310. Column Ball. Number 2 is Column Ball with 3 minutes and 17 seconds. And number 3 is Muffin6 with 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Tutorial Island is pretty standard. It's just the rules is get through it as fast as possible. Then we have the free-to-play Black Knight's Fortress, which is the idea is finish that quest line as fast as possible. And so Muffin 6 holds number 1 with 35 minutes and 57 seconds.
Wow.
Pox with 36 minutes and 15 seconds. That was done about 2 days ago, actually. And Zipper, or Pox, did it a little bit ago. And Zipper has... Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. There's another thing. Zipper is number 3rd. He has a 51:46. So there's pretty big difference between 2nd and 3rd. But 1st and 2nd, they're pretty close.
This is a long quest.
Black Knight's Fortress. Yeah, no, it's great. That's one I recommend watching. The Black Knight's Fortress.
Is it like the quest?
It's a staple quest within RuneScape. It's like the Dragon Slayer quest too, a very well-known, famous quest. So Muffin holds number 1 in both the Iron Man mode version of that and the Ultimate Iron Man mode version of the run, and he achieved the Ultimate Iron Man mode record 2 days ago.
That's awesome.
Which is fantastic. Muffin 6, he streams on Twitch. You can find him at Muffin 6. I recommend checking him out, watching his old videos. I don't know when he's going to stream next, but he's been lately doing that, so I recommend go checking that out. Thank you, guys. That'll conclude speedruns for right now.
Swag.
Wow. That was a good thing.
All right, Joe, you got your Nintendo segment all prepped?
Yes, sir. I got my Nintendo segment all prepped.
Go ahead.
The first news is actually esports pertaining.
Cool.
There's an event coming up. It's called Genesis 6. And Genesis has been a big name in Smash throughout the years, right? And Genesis 6 in particular is the biggest event any Smash game has ever had, Melee included. They have over 2,000 participants just in singles, which is insane. That's a huge amount of participants to go through on a tournament. Like, even finishing, 50th, right? That'd be an accomplishment in itself. Because there's just so many. And there's so many good people playing. Like, just for example, you have the classics, right? You have HBox, you have Mango, you have Armada, right? You have, these classic people playing, whether it be Ultimate. I think HBox in particular is playing Ultimate and Melee in the tournaments. He's focusing more on Melee, of course, which is because he has to defend, his title. But it's just crazy. I've actually been watching HBox recently, and he's on Twitch. He's actually on the road to Genesis. That's his Twitter banner. And they're all grinding it out, and this is looking to be a very exciting match. Hopefully they stream it. They probably will.
Yeah.
Because it's in California.
I imagine they would.
Theater.
And an event this big, they're probably gonna stream it.
Yeah, they have to. And Mark, you'll actually be pretty interested in this. One of the featured things is free arcade / rhythm games. That reminds me of when we went to the CS tournament and you played Beat Saber the whole time. Dude.
Okay. All right, no, you finish, then I'll tell the story.
But yeah, Genesis 6 has more than Smash just going on. They have Smash Ultimate, they have Smash Melee, they have Super Smash Bros. 64 as well. And then they have some other games, such as, this one I haven't heard of, Rivals of Aether.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, you have?
It's a free-to-play...
It's a fighting indie game, apparently.
Yeah. Right. It's a platform fighter similar to Smash, but it's more 8-bit graphics.
It's like Brawlhalla.
And it's like Brawlhalla, but it's a little bit slower than Smash.
Yeah, that's
definitely.
Cool. Mm-hmm. And then they also, surprisingly, they have Splatoon 2 competing.
I can't wait.
And they capped it at 256 participants, so it's not going to be huge. And I don't think they were expecting it. They didn't want it to be huge. That's why they capped it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that'd be exciting to watch too. I hope they're gonna have them going on at different times, of course. But I honestly haven't seen much Splatoon 2 competitive play, and I'm excited to finally see some.
That's one of the games I wanted to get. I wanted to actually try out and get Splatoon 2 or at least Splatoon 1 on the Switch because I haven't had a chance to play either game.
The original Splatoon is very good. I think in Splatoon 2 they added a bit too many different paint guns.
So there's too many options?
There's too many options,
Really? I feel like that's
the classic routes in Splatoon. In Splatoon 2, I feel like, because...
I like options. I like customization. That's definitely my go-to with games.
I just felt like it was too much. But the customization's big in Splatoon, and you're going to like it for that aspect. It has a lot of customization. It's very good in that aspect.
Well, a lot of us just get paid over the weekend, so cha-ching, might have to stop by GameStop.
Yeah. So yeah, that was Genesis, and really excited for that event. But next in news is that 2018, last year, you know how we went over lists, right?
Yeah.
We might have covered this, but I don't remember covering this. But last year, Fortnite was the most played game on Switch in Europe.
Yes.
We covered that.
We did not cover it. Unless you guys did it when I was gone, we did
No, we
not cover
didn't.
that.
Didn't.
That is insane for Fortnite to be the most played game on the Nintendo Switch. This is in Europe,
Yes.
but that's an insane number.
I
Right?
think
Because they have games like
you know,
Breath
in-
of the Wild and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is got a lot of play.
I mean, you got to think about this. Fortnite did. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of Fortnite. I don't like Fortnite. The new creative mode that's coming up, that looks very
I think that's
interesting.
cool.
I
might
think that's very
actually
cool.
try that out a little bit.
Shout out to making it look like Minecraft, but reversed.
It's Minecraft for Gen Z. That's what.
It's
That's all that
exactly.
is.
That's the first thing that I
Whoa.
thought when I saw
you
creative.
know, Minecraft Hunger Games. We had it first. That's all I'm saying.
It went from creative to then Hunger Games. This went from Hunger Games to creative. But I have to say, Fortnite's been doing well, and I think Epic's game has been doing well. And I'm not shocked that in EU it's doing that.
Yeah, the second most played game in EU is Breath of the Wild, which isn't
I'd
surprising.
imagine.
Because
No.
that's like the longest running Switch
yeah,
game.
that it launched with it. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, and
Many people definitely have like the special edition. Many people have been playing it for such a long time.
people bought the Switch a lot for Breath of the Wild. I feel
Yeah.
like because it was on the Wii U, sure, but they
It was
teased
not good.
It was good. It's the same thing, but it's just.
I have friends. We
it's
have friends
nicer
who
on
played
the
it.
Switch.
Elliot, our friend Elliot, he's played it on the Wii U, and no complaints from him.
Yeah, I played it on the Wii U. I couldn't afford a Switch when it first came out.
Frames do cap out, which is the only thing I don't like.
Yeah, it's much nicer on the Switch. I will say.
Yes.
It's very nice. Let me get the list over here. And so, like, number 3, Super Mario Odyssey, not a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Then coming in 4th is Splatoon 2, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm really surprised Splatoon 2, because Nintendo's been pushing for a lot of esports action for Splatoon 2, but it's just not picking up off the ground.
It's the
Yeah.
market. The market right now is heading towards multiplayer games and a lot of competitive multiplayer games.
And Nintendo's trying to get in on
Exactly.
it.
But Nintendo does stuff right that I hope they continue to keep doing right, and they don't get lost in the sauce. I don't think they will, but you know, there's always that possibility.
Yeah, so they've been trying to get that in the limelight pretty recently. Another surprising one is FIFA, which comes up in number 6.
I'm not shocked about that in
Yeah,
the
Yeah, no.
slightest.
really. I feel like these Nintendo exclusives have to be placed higher than the games that you could play on like an
Well,
Xbox or a
well, like,
computer.
It's also like the fact that you can play it anywhere.
That's true.
I mean,
It's
people
like,
have been wanting
if you
to have a
FIFA
portable
on an
FIFA game.
Xbox, then you're only gonna play FIFA at your house.
Yeah,
But FIFA on the Switch, you can play
anywhere.
anywhere.
And people love the FIFA series.
Yeah,
A lot of people love the FIFA
Yeah,
series.
which I personally don't understand. But
I mean, your
more
brother
power
is
to
a
you.
huge fan of it.
oh yeah, my little brother played. Before he discovered what Fortnite was, he would play a lot of FIFA. But
Yeah.
I don't think he's played a game other than Fortnite in months.
Oh no.
All right, so we're all good.
Yeah, I think that's my segment. But yeah,
Alright.
Nintendo's coming out with good things.
Then I will wrap up this show with the roundup, which is my news and notes from all around the gaming world. And we'll start off with the LA Valiant and LA Kings host a combined night at a Kings hockey game. The Valiant held a meet and greet before the game and had special seats right behind the player bench, and many fans were decked out in green and gold, visible in the stands.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. And it's because the Valiant are playing a homestand series, which means they're not in the standard Blizzard Arena. They're playing at the Microsoft Theater, which is right next door to the Kings Stadium.
Yeah,
And so they will play the Gladiators and the Shock, the two other California teams, in that weekend. So, just a fun experience for the players, and then a good experience for the fans as well.
that would be fun to watch.
Yeah. And so a little bit of a sour note next.
Ooh.
A Contenders Overwatch team called Second Wind found out that the voice and hands of one of their players were not the same person.
Oh wow.
What?
The player tag was called Ellie, and it was a girl speaking through the microphone, but it was a guy on the mouse and keyboard
Wow.
playing for her.
Wow.
And
Whoa.
the real tag of that guy's name is Punisher. He has apparently several accounts where he does this sort of behavior. all his accounts have been banned. The team terminated him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a scumbag,
Wow.
is what I have to say.
That was
which
crazy.
is-
Yeah, that's insane.
And that was, ironically, that was like, that news broke like 2 days before the new Overwatch comic dropped. So people are like, oh, Blizzard's just trying to cover it up. They don't care about contenders.
Such a poor
But then
timing.
It's just like, you realize that this entire thing took more than 2 days to plan, execute, and release, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
know,
how many people just
it's just
miss?
bad
Yeah,
timing.
so many people have to gloss over that fact, and I have to think like Blizzard's like, they're just hands in their head, like, we have to release it, but we have to release it.
It's just bad timing.
Mm-hmm.
And then something positive about Contenders is that they will finally have their playoffs be played at LAN.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's a phone call. Hold on. You guys talk about stuff. I will answer the phone.
Okay.
Whoa, Joey. Fun stuff. Twitter segment's going well, I have to say.
Yeah, Mark's really rocking the Twitter segment. I'm proud of him on that. He's
You
done
know.
some good.
You can't really hear us right now, so we're just talking about him.
No, we're just complimenting him.
Oh, we
you
love
know?
Mark,
Yeah.
An offer
he's
for
a
health
great
insurance
person.
has been extended in your state. Thank
Oh.
you. I love
Thank you,
robots.
Wait, we have healthcare now?
Thank you, health insurance.
It's just a robot
Through the
call.
radio show.
Dude, we're
That's
sponsored.
impressive.
We're sponsored by health insurance, guys.
But yeah, anyway, so about Contenders, a long-standing gripe of all the players has been the fact that they've been played all online.
Oh, that's
So,
annoying.
ping factors into it,
Latency,
and servers factor into it. Someone even disconnected during the finals last
Yeah.
season, which is
Ouch.
just like, it
Yeah.
happens.
That's rough.
But playoffs will finally be held at LAN, and a NA versus EU show match is also planned.
That's huge.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow. Congrats.
details on the event still have to be revealed, but Blizzard has just been like, this is happening,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Getting ready for the season.
Yeah.
And then Epic Games has stated that they will not roll out patches on tournament days like they have for the past couple.
That's good.
Um,
That's good news.
The patches have introduced game-breaking new mechanics that drastically change the competitive landscape of the game, and so many pros have not been happy with this change. Like, first it was the swords, and then it was the planes,
That'd be like
Yeah.
if you're playing CS, right? And you're a professional player.
right?
The day before your tournament,
They make the op.
they make the
half as
Negev.
power.
They make the
they
Negev
make the
the most
Negev with the
powerful
spray
weapon.
pattern as the AK.
Yeah.
That would be
Like
terrible. Yeah.
that's exactly what they did. Or they make Jigglypuff rest no matter where you are on the stage. That's basically what they did.
I mean, they gotta fix the hitboxes somehow.
Yeah. Just the entire stage is a hitbox.
Oh, dude, that'd be that'd
That'd be my
fantastic.
paradise.
You could actually get a glitch with Ness where
What?
he could grab from like halfway across the map.
That's cool.
It was weird.
I enjoyed seeing what was the one glitch with Smash where you could duplicate any assist trophy.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what the
Isabel,
Isabel.
like her fishing rod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On this show.
that's fantastic.
I think they patched that, but
I think they
I
did
want
too.
there to be a tournament with items, and somebody just pulls that out.
There's a reason
There
all
will
these
never
tournaments are
be a
no
tournament
items.
with items
That'd
in
be
the
so
entire.
funny.
Smash players are the most elitist, ridiculous group of people you will ever meet.
Do you think are you gonna see a pro controller at Genesis 6? Do you think you're gonna see a pro controller?
I think I'll see a GameCube controller.
Well, GameCube controllers,
Everybody
that's a
uses
given.
GameCube controllers.
But
Do I think we'll see?
do you
I
think
think
the
there
scene
will
looks
be-
down on
I wanna
pro
see a-
controllers? That's
Yes,
the question.
they do.
I want to see
I have
mouse and
seen-
keyboard.
That'd be.
I have seen.
I wanna see Atari
one Wiimote
2600.
in my entire life.
You've seen a Wiimote?
I've seen one Wiimote.
But I don't see why there's such dislike for the pro controllers.
I mean, because
They're
They're
totally
wireless.
they're totally
They're
No, I mean the
wireless.
GameCubes are wireless too, but
well, I mean,
there's wired pro controllers.
there are wired pro.
They're totally
I have
viable.
one.
yeah.
They are. No, you are right. It's different because there's a different feel with everything, and I think there's just the standard.
And
There's
it's
a
also
standard
like,
to
oh, look,
everything.
Every single pro uses a GameCube controller. I guess I should if I'm gonna be a pro. Or something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
people like Hungrybox hold his game controller sideways and
yeah.
holds it nobody else does it.
It's all just preference,
It's
honestly.
preference.
There's
And
a
I feel like
preference, there's
the
an
scene needs
angle.
to calm down a bit with like
Yeah.
GameCube controller only.
It's like fake news.
yeah.
It's exactly what
We got
that is.
4 minutes left. I'm gonna tell the story about how good I am at rhythm games.
Rhythm games. Oh no.
Okay, so
Is this
Thursday
Osu?
nights at GameWorks in Schaumburg, they have a $10 unlimited play night.
Boys night.
What?
What?
Don't you dare bring up boys' night. I was not invited to
Okay,
boys' night.
so Joey and I went to GameWorks, right?
Boys night.
And we're like, hey, let's try. We see these two people, and they're kicking butt at DDR, right?
Playing a BTS song.
They're playing BTS on DDR, and they're doing so amazing. And then Joey's like, I bet we can do that. And I was like, I bet you that we could. So we picked a song. We did like medium to high difficulty,
Yep.
and I'm crushing it, right? I'm getting like,
Oh no.
huge combos, and then Joey's like tapping out after 3 seconds.
It's hard,
So
man.
we're like, all right,
It
we'll
is.
adjust the difficulty. So I get S rank on a level 6 out of 8.
That's incredible.
Song, and Joey's like struggling on a level 3.
It was a level 3, yeah.
It was a level 3, and
My
so,
feet
yeah.
don't do what my hands can do, you know?
There's hand-eye coordination, and then
There's
there's feet.
foot-eye coordination.
Foot-eye coordination.
I'm a percussionist.
Which is
I'm a
ironic
percussionist.
because
I'm a percussionist. I can't do feet stuff. It's impossible.
I mean, for drum set, you need your feet.
Yeah, but like not on
That's
different
different.
parts of
That's
the
different.
pad. Gosh.
Whatever. But yeah. And then, real quick, before we go, over winter break, I have gone full weeb, right?
Is this Osu?
No. Well, I mean, I did start playing Osu.
This is
but
Osu.
It's not Osu
We apologize,
related.
everybody. This is Osu.
It's a My Hero Academia fighting game.
Oh.
Esports.
Okay, so, no.
Boku no
The game
Esports.
the game is so horribly unbalanced, it's not even funny.
Who's the best one?
Todoroki.
Oh,
okay.
really?
The fire and ice guy.
Yes.
He's broken. Cause his ice attacks freeze you, obviously, right?
Mhm.
So you can just combo just like almost endlessly because you just freeze and then combo and freeze. So it's kind of ridiculous.
So it's like a Fox v Fox.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then like, All Might is pretty broken because he's All Might. And then, yeah, I play it a lot.
You know, it'd be fun. A One Punch Man game.
He's in Jump Force.
Is he in Jump Force?
Yeah.
You know, it'd be really funny. Just like, that's the new canon, whatever this fighting game does. So All Might just beats up Todoroki
Well-
just randomly.
I mean, he kicked the crap out of Bakugo and Izuku in the show, but...
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers.
What the
Oh,
heck?
I'm
What's
sorry.
up?
All right, it's 12 o'clock. Let's get out of here. We are
Thank you.
Esports Off the Grill.
I'm Chris
Thank you.
Evans, joined by Michael Sarah and
I'm
Iron
Doctor
Man.
Strange.
You're
Yeah.
Michael Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're my... Yeah, Scott Pilgrim is now canonically an Avenger.
Okay. I mean, I'm down.
I'm Chris Evans.
Oh my god.
All right.
All right,
I'm
thank you,
Joey.
guys.
This is Tim.
Joey, what's your Twitter handle?
Mark. Joey PJP.
All right, I
At
am
Joey
Mark
PJP.
at Burgerman Mark, as always.
I'm Tim Heiser at Timothy Heiser,
All right, we will
aka
see
the Golden
you
Tim.
next Friday. Have a fantastic day. Go Pirates and stay warm,
Go
everybody.
Pirates.
I love you.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate all the support.
All right, see you
Have a
later.
good day.